Alright, this is the next iteration of my Gulf level. Um, so, this is the next hole that I made. Just gonna play through it here. So, a lot more going on. As you can see there's a floor piece that is not active unless you hit this little box, then it becomes active. Um, but if you stay on it for too long, it will drop again. So you have to hit it with enough power to get past it, but not bounce back onto it. You gotta go through this little plinko spot here. And there's a little bump there that you can hit. They can take you to different holes if you so desire. But then this is the hole for this route. This is actually hole 4, so okay, and then it brought us to hole 2. That's fine. That's a thing that happens apparently. And hole 3. Ooh, straight dunked it. Okay. So now it's this hole again because the editor doesn't like being played out of order apparently. It's good to know. So these black holes, if you get into them, they kind of move your ball around and they can toss you in a random direction. It's pretty fun. Make for some funky things going on. So we're getting to the other new levels now. Now that that editor thingy has decided it wanted to go here. This one, it's got a ramp with a hole to another ramp. These ramps, you could go off either side into a previous hole and potentially finish with less strokes. But you can kind of get tossed around in here, which is pretty fun. These little gravity portals, basically. Goodness gracious. So, that was interesting. Ta-da. This last hole has the most options, I suppose. You can go up the ramp and go up there, you can go up the ramp and through the tube, or you can go through the plinko through 3 different tubes. This is what happens if you go through that tube. Polygons have said no. Let's just play that last hole again. So you can launch yourself into other holes and stuff. There's opportunities to do that on pretty much every hole that I made for this second part. These tubes have the little gravity bits in them, so you get yeeted if you go into them with too much gusto. Oh, I did it twice. Okay. This particular hole takes a bit of finesse if you're going down the middle tube, which I should put less power so I don't instantaneously do that. There we go. So there's these 3 different tubes here. This one takes you through a couple tubes back to this hole. This tube here takes you... Ooh, that happened. Okay. So it has a chance to knock you out, but if you get in there, you can get tossed by this and end up over here. Which that black hole can toss you in any direction. This time it decided to just yeet me off. See if we can get a different direction from this thing. Let's see, there we go. And then this middle hole, which is probably the most fun. You gotta kind of line it up correctly, though. Ooh, it's a little too much there. Just boom. Enables you to do some fun things. There's this, which pushes you all the way back here and gets you a secret little hole. There's a lot going on these new holes. I did the last 3 second so that I wouldn't have to do as much during break. But there's a lot of different paths you can take. This one lets you go to like either of these holes. This lets you go to this hole or this hole. This lets you go to either one. This takes you all over the place. It's honestly really fun.